Hello, folks, and welcome back to World of Warcraft Shandalyn edition. To be honest, I think I drift a bit with the pronunciation of that. Sorry. I'm also once again recording this late. I've been a bit off today, so it took me a while to actually get into recording. And no, I just felt down today. Guess it's just an off day, but Ah, well, we'll be fine here once I get into this, you know? Sorry for the end of the last recording, I was getting quite tired there. If I notice myself getting tired here, I'll try and call it early. Just gonna take a quick swig of cola. Well, sorry, force the habit, I'm drinking fucking water, as normal. Really taste the lead. Yeah. Deep mine rescue. There's a quest I didn't do back there. Remember the idiot we sent to the mine? Yeah. He's actually... I remember doing this. I've actually done this area on Horde before. He's actually stuck in the middle of it. I've got... On the Horde side, I've gotten up to... here, Galen's Fall. I've made a bit of progress into it, but not too much. Okay, moving this way. And in here. All these spiders are quite thankfully quite passive. And you can see in here, here's Dumas. Just having a look around here, seeing if there's anything of significance. You can hear Dumas speaking through the webbing. Hi, spiders everywhere. The captain sent me to save the world and capture humans. What is this place anyway? It's so hot. Dumas goes on and on about his situation. Perhaps you should cut him free and get him back to safety, or you can leave him here. Though it's your fault that he's stuck in this mine. Thanks. Hi. Let's round up some humans for the captain. Escort him out of the mine safely. Keep him away from the webbed humans. Here's one. Okay, we're to keep him away because he's utterly shit in a fight, I presume. So, yeah, he's not too bad on health, so that's something. Who are our friends? Come on. These humans look dangerous. Well, a pickaxe to the head would do a substantial amount of damage, I'd imagine, yes. You would probably be fine. So I could get much up there anyway. Probably will aggro on. Yeah. Come on. When I woke up, I saw the Banshee Queen talking to a big brown orc. I guess... Remember when we saw 10 people getting rezzed earlier? I guess that's when he got rezzed. That, or she was talking to him at another stage as well. Talking to a brown orc at a different stage while rezzing people. Either or. I used to be a farmer. We're gonna have to beat them down, then kill, then kill, then shackle. Yeah, no. Damn it, now I can feel myself getting tired. There's one over here. God damn it. You know, I kind of miss the old classes and whatnot, like how things used to be like before. Like, you know, with shamans, they had more totems. Like, I've had a look at shamans now, and they don't seem that much anymore. I kind of miss how Warlocks used to be, because at this stage, I would have much more than 4 build. Well, I do have these abilities here, but I'll read this in a second. Like, I remember before, like, when you were an early Warlock, you would have, like, what's it called? You get corruption early on, and you get immolate not long after. Ooh, deals increased damage to targets affected by immolate. Deals increased damage to targets taking damage over time. Oh, that's cute. Didn't realize they had that kind of synergy going on. But yeah, just I prefer the old way. It's just nostalgia talking, you know. Just that you know, I liked the old way of things, and it's changed, so I'm somewhat displeased. I'm not saying it's bad or it's terrible or I hate it, blah, 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 blah. It's just I'm used to the old way, and I'm just sad that it's not the old way. I think that makes sense. Basically, they used to have different, like, before some class changes in, like, you know, Pandaria, for all I know, Warlocks had, like, will get different abilities at different levels and whatnot. And even like as a demonology one, I would still be getting, you know, corruption and immolation. They were just class abilities, not spec abilities, and I miss that. You know, I miss getting what I used to get. How I even miss the thing from like Cataclysm, where you could just passively start spawning, like, you know, wild imps, and because that seems cool to me. Because you were just like passively just having imp spawning or whatever. Maybe it wasn't passive, maybe it was another way, but I remember liking it more than what we have now, you know? Because they'd feel like they don't linger for long enough to do much, you know? Because I remember the other ones, at least they would hang around till they got like 10 shots off of. Got 10 shots off or something. But to be honest, I really didn't get to play with Warlocks much at that time. So, yeah. Ah, well. We'll have to see what Battle for Azeroth brings. Who knows, maybe I'll, you know, really get into it. Hopefully that made sense. I do believe it does. Greetings, Warlock. Okay. Yay, Captain, I am back! Hooray! Says like 5 times. Whoa, yeah, that's great. I'm so happy to see that Shandalyn helped you out of the mine, postponing your tragic and inevitable death. Now why don't you scurry along now? I hear Tower Mill is looking for Forsaken just like you, Dumas. Tower Mill, okay. Is that in the Barents? I'm on my way, thanks. Have you ever heard of the saying, survival of the fittest? What you're doing conflicts with natural law, lady. This idiot should have died in the mines. There is no telling what harm he'll cause himself or another person, now that you've saved him from his inevitable demise. And you know whose fault that'll be, right? Yours for rewarding me, because clearly that is, you know, encouragement. So I got Unending Breath, and increases for swim speed, which allows him to breathe underwater, and increase swim speed for by 20% for 10 minutes. Nice. And I've Kill Rock, which allows you to kind of scout. It's like Farsight, but you got a creature. So what's next? Doom is next, then Succubus. The Banish. Soul Leech. All single target damage done by you and your minions grants you and your pet shadowy shields that absorb 10% of the damage dealt for 15 seconds, up to 15% maximum health. Also, I realized, you remember on Talas how she had difficulty in the Ghostlands against that one enemy? She's now going to have to come back at like level 60, over level 60 to kill him. Before I was thinking just like level 30 will be enough, but since now he will scale up to 60, and I have issues at him where he used to be, I'm figuring maybe I'll still have issues when he's level 60, you know? I'm presuming like everything stays the same, I don't get some large power jump in comparison to my level. You know, I'm still gonna have difficulty at him, difficulty with him. So yeah, that's gonna be a nuisance. So yeah, you can see plate containers. Spectral Moose? Echo of Ekru? Nice. Bit cheeky, but I got the job done. There's some screaming there in the background. That fucking imp took aggro. Didn't think it really did enough damage to do that. That ghoul wasn't exactly the most observant one, was it? Smells of death and chicken. Mostly death. Human seedling. They're after planting humans in the ground. And here I thought this was just a mushroom farm. You lied. Yes. Let us drain the life from the corpse. Yes. That makes sense. Okay, here is Cork Horse Whitesteed. Come on. Can't wait till we get the Felguard. He'll be fun to have. I remember actually having him before. When they had Warlocks set out differently previously, I had him at like level, I don't say 12, but I had him at a lot lower level than you get him at now. I've never gotten a Warlock to 40 before. I believe my other one finished leveling at 30. Actually, I got her further than here. I actually got her all the way over to Hammerfall, and I was working on some of the quests over here. The Battle for Hillsbrad. The journal documents the last 62 days of Kirk Horace Whitesteed's life. In it is written damning allegations against Warden Stillwater and his activities in the Sludge Fields. You should show this to the Warden. He will undoubtedly have an explanation for what is written in this journal. The Journal of Cork Horace Whitesteed, the Battle for Hillsbrad. We've just received word that Southshore has been lost. The Forsaken war machine is too powerful. We're no match for their chemical weapons. I will attempt, however futilely, to keep this journal updated. Must record these atrocities for prosperity. That was day 12. Day 16. Many of the farmers and residents of Hillsbrad fled. Some attempted to venture east to Rati Islands. They never made it, slaughtered before they reached Thoradin's wall. Many went north to seek refuge in Silverbrand Forest. They walked right into the heart of enemy territory. Insane, I know, but they claim that the Worgen are now on our side. Last I heard, they made it to Fenris Isle. We lost contact with them after that. Worgen, could it be true? Day 19. We knew our time was limited. We evacuated everyone that we could, but Burnside stated that he would go down with Hillsbrad. We all agreed to stay by his side. Magistrate Burnside, Citizen Welks, Blacksmith Vergistan, and the farmers Getz, Kalba, and Ray remain here, as well as a few dozen farmhands. Day 20. The Hillsbrad fields are no more. Those that did not flee were captured. The Forsaken have declared us as prisoners of war. We are to be labourers at their new plantation. Day 25. They incinerated our farms and made us watch. Construction begins tomorrow. Day 40. Construction of the new plantation is nearly complete. The place resembles no farm or plantation I've ever seen. Day 41. The warden of the plantation, Stillwater, arrived today. He lined us up and gave us medical examinations. Nobody knows what's going on. Day 45. We started labouring in the sludge fields. They grow poisonous mushrooms in fetid water and muck. Day 50. I hear screams coming from the warden's manor. People are starting to disappear. Day 52. I overheard some guards talking about the farmers Ray, Getz, and Kalaba. Something terrible has happened to them, of this I'm certain. Day 60. Those of us that remain are scared for our lives. Some of the farmers claim to have seen ghouls running amok at night. Day 61. Strange turn of events today. Master of Apothecary from Tara Mill arrived. From what little information I am able to gather, that he is here to supervise the operations. Linden is his name. Day 62. Master Apothecary Linden was dragged away by Stillwater's guards. He was yelling and screaming that the Dark Lady would have Stillwater's head for this. What is he talking about, I wonder? I saw them Day 63. I saw them take away Burnside and Verrington last night. Could only assume that I'm next. The rest of the journal is full of incoherent scribbles. At least, that much made it true. You've come upon a horrific scene. Someone or something has buried all the humans. Let me read that in a second. Shit. Was not expecting to get ambushed like this. For my imp not to die. Just give me one moment. It's annoying that they disarm, but at the very least disarming doesn't really seem to... it just means you can't attack with your weapon for a bit. It doesn't do anything beyond that. Like, it doesn't actually lower your stats or, you know, anything with appreciable... Like, for me, a warlock. It's not really appreciable. I think that's the right word. I don't think so. None of that really matters. You've come upon a horrific scene. Someone or something has buried all the humans up to their necks in matter consistent with planting. The ghouls, which are seemingly tending the fields of human seedlings, periodically jump to the nearest human and devour its head. You can end this right here and now. Take this shovel and save the humans. Do the right thing. Blood, brains, and goo coat the head of the shovel. Bashes in the skull of a human seedling. Do the right thing, buddy. I won't forget this kindness, undead. Okay, if you target him and do that, head explode. You might want to rethink your definition of right. So yeah, you can either make all their heads explode, or you can dig them out. Or a mixture of both. Either way, it saves them. They planted us like crops. Stillwater is insane. Get out of here while you still can. maybe you're not all bad after all.